Hello. Welcome to today's reading. For this reading, I ask for purity of thought and clarity of mind. Keep your thoughts as pure as the water. So, from the God is a Woman deck, someone is troubled by impure spirits, malevolent spirits. There has been a betrayal. I don't know. I guess you can say, okay. The Ten of Swords came out. The ultimate betrayal. Troubled by impure spirits. The Ten of Swords marks a very painful and inevitable ending. Painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis. The number 10 is an ending. Even in this ending, in this energy of betrayal, backstabbing, things like that, there's also a sense of peace and calm. Like whatever it is, it's over. At least it's over. You know, at least it's over. This is a painful and inevitable ending, meaning it was going to happen, it was meant to happen. This is the type of ending that comes out of the blue and rocks your world. You didn't expect it. No one could have told you that it was going to happen. It cut you to the core and left you feeling like the world had crumbled around you. It left you in a state of grief, in pain, shock, loss, wonder, bewilderment. How did this happen? And makes you wonder if you'll ever even be able to love or trust again. Of course, this is the betrayal of a friend, a family member, someone whom you put a lot of trust, faith, hope, and belief in them, and even in the relationship that the two of you had. You have been ultimately stabbed in the back, in the neck, in the ass, everywhere. And the fact that it's in your back, I don't know, the image comes to me of someone getting shot in the back. which means that there was deception. That it means that that person could not face you head on. They could not tell you, or even in your face, they probably smiled and made you believe that they were someone of some significance to you, but behind your back, they were doing all sorts of things, spreading rumors, lies, running a smear campaign behind your back. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstabbers. Backstabbers. What they've done is hurtful because you know that there's no coming back from this. There's no coming back. And then they played the victim. And they acted like, or made it seem like, you were the culprit and that you victimized them in some sort of way. And so maybe that's the reason why, people need a reason why they would do something, because somebody might have even questioned them and said, I thought y'all was friends. I thought y'all loved each other. I thought y'all was this, that, and the other. But in order to make this backstabbing seem that like it was warranted, then they made up lies and rumors and even may have told some truths, like your personal business. They may have even told people secrets about you. Well, the good thing is that it's over. No more pain will come to you because of that particular person. No more pain, because you know that after something like this, that you will never allow that person to even speak to you. The impact is what it is. This damn moth. There it is. And now even you have, like I said, you have a sense of peace, because now you know. Now you know what the deal is. Now you see that person for not only who they are, but who they've always been. This betrayal was sent to come for your head, for your intuition, for your intellect. It was done to make you doubt yourself, to, what I say, take you down a peg or two. But the best thing about this experience, as you reflect on what happened, is that now you can learn. Now you can learn from the experience. And as you learn from the experience, and then you put that person where they need to be, where they've probably always needed to have been in your life, then the hurt and the pain will go away. You see them for who they are. And who they are is an agent of the devil. They've allowed themselves to be used, confused, if abused by the devil and his agents. They have allowed their mind and their thoughts to be taken over by evil spirits. They have allowed, yes, I took notes because this is crazy. But, a lot of times some people, they believe that an evil spirit is a dead person and their spirits, but that's not true. You see, there was a war in heaven, a war. And the devil and a third of his angels, Lucifer and a third of his angels, carried out a rebellion. Oh, it didn't last long because Archangel Michael defeated this devil. He was defeated from the beginning. The person that did this, they were defeated from the beginning. And how I know that is because they were always in a defeated state of mind. Anyone that can carry out this type of betrayal was always going to do what they did. They planned it, they plotted, they strategized, they recruited other people to join them because they couldn't take you on by themselves. I think of the maniac at the tomb of the Gadarenes, the one where Jesus came unto him and he was inhabited by a legion of demons and impure spirits. He was out of his mind, cutting himself. The Bible says is that when in Matthew 12:43, when an unclean spirit has gone out of a person, it passes through waterless places, seeking rest, but finds none. Waterless places. Dry. Dry places. Their skin probably dry. And because they were so thirsty for the attention that came with even being around you or in your energy, because they were even so thirsty for the attention that would come from betraying you and from speaking ill over your name, from gossiping about you and slandering you. That lets you know that dry place was a place where demons roam. And then that spirit goes out and brings 7 other spirits because, like I said, they can't take you on by yourself, by themselves. So they bring 7 evil spirits, more evil. People that can tell them what to do while they sitting up talking about you, you know. People can say, well, why don't you do this and why don't you do that? People that'll give them evil ideas and thoughts. People that will infuse that evil energy, people that will add to that waterless cup. Probably egg them on. Oh, you ought to do this. You ought to do it this way. You ought to do it that way. Then the last state of that person is worse off. They're worse off than before. Troubled by impure spirits. Whenever Jesus encountered an unclean spirit in the Bible, that spirit would fall down before him and cry out and acknowledge, you are the Son of God. This person knew who you were. They may have even worshiped with you, sang songs, spiritual songs, even basked in the same light from heaven. But under God's authority, like this devil, they must submit. Because an evil spirit cannot dwell in a place where it has no authority. And because that evil spirit had no authority over you, it found a dry place where it could operate freely. It was welcomed. But no evil spirit is welcome here. This place is ruled. This place is ruled by the power, dominion, and authority of the Holy Spirit. Evil spirits are not only wicked in and of themselves, they are the very personification of wickedness. They are not just wicked themselves, but they delight in wickedness. And they promote wickedness in humans, in the humans that they come into contact with. They promote wickedness. They get into their mind, into their thoughts, day and night. Overthinking. You know, the swords are representative of the mind. They thought about it. They plotted it. They planned it. They knew what they were doing. And from 1 to 10, every step of the way, each sword was strategically placed down this man's spine, top to bottom. They are polluted. Their mind is polluted. And they seek to contaminate not just that one person that betrayed you, but God's whole creation with their filth. A person who is defiled by an unclean spirit takes pleasure in strategically corrupting the things around them. They take pleasure in wicked actions. And they actually, at some point, think that they are going to win. The kingdom of hell is very regimented. Very regimented. When the people accused Jesus of performing by the miracles by the power of hell, don't even let me get it wrong today. When they accused Jesus he told them they accused him of healing by the power of hell. Jesus told them, let me just get it right because I don't want to be wrong on today. Not that I've been wrong, but I can be wrong. But when it comes to quoting, y'all know I'm not just real awesome at that. The Pharisees said that he was able to force demons out of people only with the help of the devil, the ruler of demons. And he said, any kingdom divided against itself will come to ruin. And every city or household, this could have been a person in your household. Any city or household divided against itself will not last. If Satan casts out Satan, then he's divided against himself. So how can the kingdom of hell even last? He says, if I force out demons out of people with the help of the devil, then who is it that you know? And I'm paraphrasing now. Who that is among you that claims to cast out demons? Who is it that you're casting out demons by? If I'm casting out demons with the help of demons, that doesn't make sense. And that's yet how people will come when they see your light, when they see your power. They will call you a witch. I've been called such, a witch, a voodoo worker, okay, to throw off people and make people think whatever the case may be. But those accusations come from a place of fear, fear of the power that is within me. And if you resonate with this, the power that is within you, fear of that power, they will gossip and they will slander and they will smear your name and they will say that you are the demon. And I never, I mean, I don't, I try not to put that type of energy on anyone to call them anything but a child of God. And even whomever it is that I'm talking about today, they are troubled by impure spirits. I didn't say that they were an impure spirit. So help me God. I would never. Because I know that life and death lies in the power of my tongue, and the things that I speak come to pass. And so I would never say that that person is a demon, because I know that they're not. They are troubled. They are tormented, but never the embodiment or personification of something so wicked. Influenced by, yes. Tormented by, yes. Troubled by, yes. But the demon itself, that demon is a thing all on its own. These are thoughts, words, actions. So that this person is not physically dead. I'm still here. Not physically dead. Not in the grave. Just dead to this situation now. And the thing about it is that this is not even the first time. Why? No, it's not the first time, because temperance came in. The angels that God has given charge over me. It's personal now, okay? The angels that God gives charge over you to bear you up lest you dash your foot against any stone. Those angels, that angel came in and balanced that out. Because that demon did not have authority in that situation. The demon was only, the impure spirit was only allowed to operate with the one that it was allowed to operate with. So if the demon was not allowed to operate with you, then the only thing you did was feel the sting of the betrayal. You learned from it. You look back, you evaluated the situation. There's a deck where the Ten of Swords card, I wish I could find it. The Ten of Swords comes with this, whoever that person is, and I'm sure it's a modern deck. They looking at their cell phone with these swords in their back, probably looking at social media, looking at Facebook, wherever it is that this smear campaign took place, wherever it is that the slander and the lies took place. They looking down at their phone. I'm gonna have to get that. But temperance came in. This is the temperance angel bringing about balance through patience. You're patient. You're patient. I'm patient. I'm a very patient woman. I'm so patient that for some things it don't matter if it don't ever happen. I'm good. Restraint. This person is laying down. He's exercising restraint. He is, even in the midst of everything that is going on, he remembers that the Lord is my shepherd. He makes me lie down. Sometimes even when I go want to get up, he makes me lie down. He keeps me from retaliating. He teaches me in the way. He teaches me his ways, because at this point, this guy's laying down and he's probably thinking to himself, like you may have thought to yourself, like I certainly thought to myself, what have I done to deserve this type of betrayal? So he's thinking about it. Well, should I have done this or should I have done that? That was the whole point of it, to get him into his head and make him start thinking that it was something that he did to cause this. He's exercising great self-control. In a betrayal like this, you have to exercise great self-control. Extreme self-control. Thinking about what you're going to do next. Where you going to go? How you going to live after all of this? You're going to live. But it may have been a person that was extremely close to you, had played a big part in your life. But in this situation, you have to exercise great self-restraint, sobriety. You on the ground dead. What's the point of getting high? What's the point of having a drink? Avoiding further conflict. Number one, because you know that whatever this is, God is in control. And that you don't even need to worry your pretty little head about it anymore. Because guess what? It's over. It happened. And so now the healing, harmony with your spirit, harmony with heaven, because you were left for dead. Jesus was left for dead. But here come an angel. Mm. Here comes an angel to connect you to heaven. To, if need be, to reconnect you to heaven, to help you to moderate your actions, to help you to control your thoughts and feelings, to help. This is divine intervention, because what hell meant for evil, God turned it around for your good. The angel and the devil. And so now, because this person or whatever it is, they know that what they have done was unfair, probably unprovoked. Now they are troubled by impure spirits, by thoughts, probably because, I don't know, maybe somebody knows that they attacked you without provocation. Maybe someone sees that dry stuff that I talked to. Now somebody understands the dryness of that person's spirit. Maybe whomever it is that they confided in and told their plans to, or whoever them other seven spirits are, or whatever the case may be, or maybe someone on the outside looking in told them you were wrong. Maybe that's why the impure, well, not the impure spirit, but the troubling, can't sleep at night. Knowing that delivering this type of a death blow, you have to answer for that. While you over here thinking, but did you die? No, you didn't die. You did not die. That situation, that relationship, whatever that was, that's dead. But you're still here alive and kicking. Receiving your healing as you pursue deliverance. Deliver us from evil. That's part of the Lord's Prayer. Deliver us from this evil that is always out to destroy, make us feel alone, like we don't have anybody, like every friend that we ever came across was just a line, wicked, evil thing, Judas, denying us the love that we so freely give, troubled by impure spirits. This person may be experiencing a lack of motivation, wallowing in their own guilt and pain, even making up ailments. Y'all know people do that, right? Pretend to be sick so that they can be looked upon with sympathy and things like that. Lack of motivation. Lord knows I've seen that. Naked and ashamed. There is a place in the Bible where the disciples went in to cast out an evil spirit, but because they did not have the authority in that place, they were overtaken by the evil spirit and they came out naked and ashamed. This is what happens when you're overtaken by an impure spirit. Naked. You come out naked and ashamed. And this person, like I said, y'all probably have been to church together, worshiped together, have sought deliverance at the same time in the same place. But this poor wretched soul joined the church but never had an encounter with God. You know somebody like that? Church every Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Joined the church. But never had an encounter with God. And really and truly, that's probably how this guy was ever even able to influence them. You could be talking about a preacher. I could be talking about a preacher, a pastor, a minister, not unlike myself. Gifted, talented, because the gifts and callings of God are without repentance. We're gifted. We all have spiritual gifts. We do. But it's what you choose to do with those spiritual gifts. That's where the rubber meets the road. But in all this, children of God, honey children, in all this, even after the betrayal, the goal is to strive for peace. If it's at all possible to live in peace. A person that's been troubled by impure spirits, they have no peace. None whatsoever. Why? Because they refused to hear the voice of the Lord. Refused to hear the voice of the Lord. Mm. Out of the goddess deck, betrayal. This person has probably known nothing but betrayal their whole life. And that's, see, when you begin to heal, when you are even the wounded healer, when you begin to heal, you begin to understand and you begin to to go, because you go within, like I was saying, as you're lying there on the ground with all those swords in your back, and you begin to ruminate with yourself and think, what did I do to deserve this? What did I do to deserve this betrayal? You start examining yourself. You start looking, just like it says in the book of Psalms, Lord, search me. Search me, Lord. This hurts. Search me down inside to tell me what I did so I don't do it anymore, because this hurts. Tell me what I did so that the next time I'm faced with a situation, because you don't know. The attack comes from the back. You don't know. You have no idea. You be sitting up thinking something. I ain't even gonna lie. You know something. You just don't know it all. You know that there's something kind of off about it, about the situation, about the relationship, but because we're human, nobody's perfect. These are the places where you overlook those signs, those red flags. You allow this person's even own unresolved trauma. You allow it to make excuses for that person. You be knowing, but you be like, but you know what? Ain't nobody perfect, you know. They done had a hard time in life. Who haven't? We all have. Some things they learn how to do that, maybe that's how they learn, that's how they are. Sometimes don't you give people those type of excuses? Well, that's just how he is. But this unresolved trauma is a way of life for this person. This level of betrayal, so complete as it is a way of life for this person. That's all they've ever known, probably from the womb. They were betrayed early on in life by the people that were closest to them. I'm just reading because this is several people's story. They were never even taught to think for others or about another person's well being. They were on, what's the word? They were in defense mode. Their thoughts were always of betrayal because that's all they ever knew. That's all they ever knew. Probably betrayed by their mother, their father, sisters, brothers, cousins, aunts, uncles, whatever. Their intrinsic introspection. I'm using words that I'm not really sure of the meaning of it. They just coming to me. I don't know. Y'all know how people be trying to use big words. Anyway, but their thoughts were always thoughts of betrayal. Whether it was being betrayed, recovering from betrayal, learning how to get by betraying. It would probably never look like betrayal to them. It was probably never betrayal to them. It was just a way of life. That's all they ever knew. That's all they understand. That's all they understand from this unresolved trauma. That's all they know. They probably thinking that they did what they were supposed to do. They have always been troubled by impure spirits. That's why they went to church so much. That's true. That's why they were so religious. Because they were always troubled by impure spirits because of unresolved trauma. So they became the very essence of betrayal. It's how they fight. It's how they resolve their issues. It's all they know. They were taught to apply judgment rather than understanding. This person has no empathy. They will never have the empathy that it will take to understand another person. The only thing that they understand is what they see before them at that point. And that the only way to resolve any situation with that person is to find a way to plot up on their betrayal. I'm going to get you before you get me. I feel like you got me, so I'm going to get you. That mentality, that mindset is from unresolved trauma. Not only that, but self-sabotage. Oh, they know this one all too well. They are masters of self-sabotage. They will sabotage the situation that they are in when that situation becomes too much to bear. They are only concerned with the fulfillment of their own desires. It's not about nobody else. It's only to them. It's all about them. They are only concerned about their own desires. And if anything gets in the way of them fulfilling their desires, then they will exercise betrayal. And while they sitting up accusing you of being a witch, they are the ones practicing the black magic and spell work. Maybe not that may not be what they call it, but black magic and spell work is gossip and slander and smearing. That's what that is. And that's what they know. In order to achieve their goals, dreams, and desires, they will backstab and betray their own mama. Because she was probably their first betrayer. She was the one that taught them how to do it. This is what I'm here for. The burden of the Lord is upon me. I'll see you in the next reading.